Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Dragoon. My name's Cody, and as you can see we're in a town we haven't visited for a couple of discs now. Hey guy, how about a portrait of Princess Emille? No, that's okay. I've already got my own, I drew it myself. So, I did a little bit of collecting off screen. This gives you the opportunity to go back to disc 2 and disc 1 areas, so I collected a bunch of Stardust from there. I'm not going to show it all on screen for now, but here is a little tidbit that when I went back to Celeste, the starting town, Shana's parents were waiting for me. This is the first time I'd actually ever seen this scene. So yeah, that was cool. What we're going to do now is we're going to talk to this big guard from Aladdin guy who's going to let us through to the castle. Back in Disc 2 we had a bit of trouble getting past him at first, but we're national heroes now, so the Royal Guard is here to say hello, and so is the King, and there's Princess Lisa and of course Princess Emille. What is this? We are seeing you off. We received a messenger from Charlie. Her name is Karen. Oh yeah, everything is ready for going to Rouge. So we're gonna head off on the Queen Fury once more, which is, even if it is the intention of the Creator to destroy us, we're still alive and living. A lot of parallels to another more recent RPG about creators who think that they can just destroy the world just because they're a creator. I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, so while we're here, a couple things to note. There is a Stardust, I believe, over in this statue, which we've already gotten, as well as one over if we head over to here, and not run in circles, but into this little area. You get Stardust here as well. I was diligent here and collected them. But just to note, we can collect 49 of the 50 Stardust by this point in the game. There's one more Stardust in Rouge, the location we're heading to, and that's where we hand in the Stardust. So we're going to be wanting to go back through a lot of areas as soon as possible to collect all that stuff, because we get some nice prizes. If we head down here, which were, I believe, locked for the entirety of the game, up until now. I think it might have just been opened up now, if I'm remembering it correctly. There's Commodore Pueller. Everyone looks confident. Even though you're going into an unknown land, there's no hesitation or wavering. We've been to far more unknown lands. Amanda C isn't bothered by the little details of other people talking. And so Commander Pueller here is here with his, like, 12-year-old first mate. You know, because why not? However, we should never give up. I don't know what happened with trying to read that sentence. Not as if it was a tongue twister. Let us be going, Dart. Then he dashes off. The ocean awaits you. And the ocean does await me. Commodore makes it sound simple, but I assume this time it will be a long journey, won't it? Yep. Then I think you'd better get what you need from the city and come back. That's alright. There's nothing left in the city. Oh yeah, Kayla's a bit attached to Shana. We're gonna do what we can. Oh yeah, there's nothing left in the city that we can really that would be useful for us, because this is all Disc 2 stuff. Like, we can go and get weapons and things, but it's like, well, so it's not as if there's a no turning back point, even though it makes it seem like it. It's just you know, just in case, I guess, you didn't want to be shipped off to a foreign shore, it gives you the option of stalling for a little while. If you haven't gotten all the Stardust here and in Disc 1, I suggest you do that because there's a direct path to Disc 1. Another thing we can do is if we press square, if you want to go back to the world map, talk to me, Commodore Pula. So if we press square, we can head back here, which is the ship that that a lot of us were on before. There's actually, let me have a look at the party for a second. I think, I'm not sure if Meru was, but definitely Miranda was not on this boat last time, which means there's a little bit of extra dialogue and stuff that, like, she can participate in like a cooking mini game here. I think that, you know, that they nicely built in here for her to be able to do, which is always nice. So yeah, this is nostalgic, isn't it? Look at this. But there's no reason for us to be up here. Yeah, so what I actually came down here for was there's a couple of Stardust. I collected one originally, but there was one that I was missing. And as I said, we need to collect all the Stardust because we need it to complete all the optional stuff in the game. And we're back. So now we can speed over on the Queen Fury, but wait. Battle awaits us. Some enemies have decided to board our boat, and it is some kind of rainbow bird, which I suspect is one of these ones that will only take 1 damage no matter what gets done to it. Or 0. I think it might only take magic damage, so what we're going to do is we are going to use a sachet on it, which is like kryptonite to these creatures, because it always does 10 damage no matter what, so any of these ones that only take 1 or 0 damage, you can take them out and they'll just give you like boss levels of EXP or like 1,000 gold, so they're always worth it if you've got the time. Yeah, no, this is just an alpha level. It just escaped from Splatoon apparently, so nothing exciting about that fight. Alright, and finally we visit Outland Village Rouge. Or Rouge. Alright. Yeah, hold on a second. For an explanation here, I had Disc 2 inserted so that I could visit a few places in Disc 2 and Disc 1. Now I have to switch back. And next time on The Legend of Dragoon, the Village of Rouge. See you then.